Welcome, and thanks for joining us on the Great American Movie Experience, filmed here in the Woodsmoke Production Studio in Georgia.
Our mission and the purpose of this show is to honor all things movie-related, as well as spotlighting unique, independent storytellers. I am Sean Kelly.
I'm Brooke Bradley.
And I am Jessica Gaborno. Time for the game we call Reviewing Lines. Here are the rules. Our producers have selected random reviews from online. We are seeing them here for the first time on the show.
Each of us will read the same review in whatever style or genre we are fated by the Wheel of Destiny.
Here are this week's random reviews.
5 stars, October 29th, 2024. I recently moved into a new house with new furniture and a new Amazon credit card. Mike has been here every week to build beds, switch out light switches, replace shower heads, mount cat furniture, you name it. His work is great, and he doesn't overcharge. We'll definitely be sticking with him.
Aw.
Yeah,
Go Mike.
5-star cat furniture assembly.
If I did all those things, I would love to have a review like that. You know? And we need to get this guy out to mount some cat furniture.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I'm taking away from this.
Okay, let's spin the wheel. ADR. Brooke, do you want to kick us off?
Oh, I would love to.
Who would you like performing the ADR segment of this for you?
I'm going to go with you. Let's do Sean.
5 stars, October 29th, 2024. I recently moved into a new house with new furniture and a new Amazon credit card. Mike has been here every week to build beds, switch out light switches, replace shower heads, mount cat furniture, you name it. His work is great and he doesn't overcharge. We'll definitely be sticking with him.
Thank you. Just imagine if my voice was that. I mean, it's pretty spot on.
Seamless.
Ooh.
Action. Okay, I'll give this a crack.
Oh, Sean.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
5 stars, October 29th, 2024. I recently moved into a new house with new furniture and a new Amazon credit card. Mike has been here every week to build beds, switch out light switches, replace shower heads, mount cat furniture, you name it. His work is great, and he doesn't overcharge. We'll definitely be sticking with him.
Gosh, somehow
It just felt right.
somehow you just like find the perfect placement for this, like for these reviews. Like, I'm very impressed with your ability to get into the brain of the people who wrote these.
Thanks. I think
And
it's a compliment.
transform it to
Feels like a compliment.
the categories. We love it. All right.
Cool.
Horror.
Okay. I recently moved into a new house with new furniture and a new Amazon credit card. Mike has been here every week to build beds, switch out light switches, replace shower heads, mount cat furniture, you name it. His work is great and he doesn't overcharge. We'll definitely be sticking with him.
Does he have your family? Is he holding your family
He
hostage?
is. He built an enclosure for my family.
And he's forcing you to
He
say
just
these
keeps
things.
coming back.
He's just there.
The more we read this
Unbelievable.
review, the more I'm like, every week to build beds? Like, what is
How
happening?
many beds? Yeah.
Wow. How big is this house? Like, for real.
I don't know. We got to go.
I mean, honestly, if I had that big a house, I'd put up with it.
Yeah.
I'd hire Mike.
They can kidnap my family,
Right.
hold them hostage. It's fine.
More room for me.
Okay, and here's a second review. 1 star, November 20th, 2024. Lady was sweet, but they need to go back to school. My hair was chopped and looked like it got done by my grandma. She is blind, y'all. Wow. Okay,
I
let's.
appreciate the candidness, like the candor from this reviewer.
They
Yeah.
broke up the lines too, like it's a poem or something.
That should be a category. Poetry.
Beat poetry.
Right.
Should we give it a spin, Brooke?
Let's give it a spin.
Drama.
Okay, all right. November 20th, 2024. 1 star. Lady was sweet, but they need to go back to school. My hair was chopped and looked like it got done by my grandma. She is blind, y'all.
It's a very serious situation. Okay, let's give the wheel
All
a
right,
spin.
All
next.
right, let's go. Comedy.
A natural fit.
All right.
Or should I? I'll get this one a shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the order we were doing. Okay, comedy. Let's see. 1 star, November 20th, 2024. Lady was sweet, but they need to go back to school. My hair was chopped and looked like it got done by my grandma. She is blind, y'all.
So
From the first time we read it, I was like, how can I possibly work this 90s delivery of sweet into this game?
I like
Well
it.
done.
Oh, team pick.
Ooh, all right.
Well, now I'm gonna say sexy for you too. Just gonna make everyone go sexy.
I think this is a funny one for that prompt. Does that work
Let's
for you?
do it. Let's do it. Okay. Lady was sweet, but they need to go back to school. My hair was chopped, and it looked like it got done by my grandma. She's blind, y'all.
The like vocal frown,
Yeah.
was
And blind.
perfect.
So blind.
So blind.
Yes. Nothing sexier than
Yeah. She
a
can't even
grandma's
see.
haircut.
Oh my gosh. Also, like the go back to school, like, and are you gonna take them to school? Is that
We're
what the threat
we're
is
going to
here?
school.
Yeah, and it's in opposition to them being sweet. She was sweet,
Yeah.
but they have to go back to school.
To cure the sweetness.
Yeah.
to cure,
Yeah.
to cure the sweetness.
School,
Can't be too
the
sweet.
natural remedy of sweetness. Yeah.
It is said that the greatest movie actors can perform and tell a story using only their eyes. Which brings us to our next game, The Eyes Have It.
In this game, we are shown cropped headshots of celebrity movie stars where we can only see their eyes. My co-host and I will give our best guess as to who we think it is. Ready? Now let's play The Eyes Have It. Okay, this is Kevin Hart.
Yes, it is.
I know
I agree.
it immediately.
All right.
It's like he's just got
It's
such enthusiastic eyes, like, and just
They also don't. They're not totally symmetrical. He does have like a
Yeah.
slight, like one of them is like a little bit
Yeah,
off. It's kind of distinct.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say Denzel at first, but you guys are so right.
I'm like 99.8% that this is Kevin Hart.
Okay, and let's see. Yeah, that's Kevin Hart. There it is. One of your favorites.
So proud of myself. I mean, we did just rewatch.
I just watched Borderlands.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still recovering it.
Oh.
Truly one of the movies of all time.
Jumanji.
Oh, yeah.
Jumanji.
That's great.
The new
new one,
Jumanji
yeah.
movies are just so good. So much better than they had any right to be. And Kevin Hart was very, very funny. Okay, this one. Okay.
Is it
this one's
Saoirse?
interesting. I don't know whether... I think that it is a... I can't tell whether it's feminine or more feminine or masculine, the face.
Oh, I think this might be. Oh, I guess that's true. It
Yeah,
could be
now
like
that
a
you say
Stranger
it.
Things kid.
Oh, yeah.
But I think this is
No,
Saoirse
his-
Ronan.
I think
Oh, I could see Saoirse. Let me look at... I feel like I need to...
we're
like you're gonna see around the. How do I?
the rest of the face is just kind of hiding.
My angle for it. Any
What
other
if
guesses?
this one is Demi
Oh.
Moore?
I was thinking the girl with the dragon tattoo. What's her name?
Oh, I always mix up Rooney Mara and Noomi Rapace. Which one?
Yeah.
Noomi Rapace, I think.
Rooney
was,
Mara.
Rooney
Rooney
Mara is
Mara.
the American one, right? Noomi
I could
Rapace
see
was the
that.
original. I could see Rooney Mara as well. I think
Yeah.
that's a great guess.
I'm gonna go
So we
with...
have Saoirse, Rooney Mara,
Demi Moore.
and Demi Moore. And let's see who we have here. Oh,
Scarlett
Scarlett.
Johansson.
Man.
Wow.
This is so much harder than it has
Yeah.
any right to be.
Can we go back and look at it again now that we see the whole face? Wow.
Yeah, that's
I would
tough.
still never guess that.
I don't see her in that.
Wow.
Wild.
I really like her too. I think she's underrated. Mm-hmm. I think her look, like her type is so like bombshell kind of, but she's like a genuinely really, really skilled actor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now let's go to this episode's Indie Film Spotlight segment.
Welcome to T.I.M.E, where we talk independent media exposure to bring indie filmmakers and their creative projects to audiences around the world. All right, y'all. So today we're going international for our Time segment. Okay, we are speaking with Ed Kennedy from Dublin, Ireland. Okay, so good afternoon to you over there, Ed. How are you doing?
Hi, Mariana. It's lovely to meet you. I'm good. It's a cold, wet, miserable day in Dublin, Ireland, which probably shouldn't come as a surprise to any of your viewers if they've been here.
Yeah, well, it's very cold here too, if it makes you feel any better.
Well, thanks
Yeah.
for having me. I'm looking forward to this.
Thank you so much. So, Ed, you are a writer-director, right? And I would love for you to introduce yourself, talk a little bit more about your documentary that is out now, Naked, and tell us what it's all about.
Well, the whole idea for the film Naked came about actually as far back as 8 years ago, Mariana, because what happened was I was doing some life drawing, which I didn't think would lead to a film at all. And I was just looking for something different to do. It was almost like a hobby. And I took some classes in Dublin, and there was a teacher there who was teaching students of drawing. And I remember taking 2 or 3 classes, and I thought to myself, someone should document this because it's never really been done in a film, as far as I'm aware.
Right.
So I met them all, and they were all really interesting people. You know, some of them were students, and you know, it's quite a nice job to do. Actually, I mean, you don't need to have any special qualifications. And some of them are actors who are maybe starting out, and some people just want to boost their confidence, I suppose, for whatever reason. So I thought to myself, after 3 or 4 weeks, I must ask them if they would be interested in doing a documentary. And to my surprise, almost every single one of them said yes.
Yes.
And obviously, because it's a documentary and they're life models, it involved nudity. But they were all happy to do it, with the exception of one or two people. So we originally wanted to have 2 female models and 2 male models, so it would be very balanced. But we couldn't actually find a second man to do it. We didn't really have any difficulty finding women who were happy to do it. It was actually the men who were a bit more self-conscious about doing the film.
Interesting.
Which was interesting. So we ended up doing the film within a few months. I should say we were trying to make a vampire film. That's what I wanted to do. And what I've discovered in this business is that the film that you want to make, which can be really beautiful, you have it all finished in a script and you think it's going to be wonderful. Sometimes you can't get the financing for it. So I couldn't get the financing for my vampire film, which I wanted to do. But then I had just gotten paid from Hollywood, actually, a fee for a remake of our first film, which was a horror film called Midnight Man. I just gotten paid for that. So I decided to use my fee from Hollywood to make the documentary. And that's how it came about. And we filmed it in 2017.
And so you were able to, to use your experience and maybe some of the money you were making from the documentary and putting it now into a fictional project?
Well, no, this film actually is funded by a grant from the Irish government.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a great grant, actually. It's a grant for artists, and the government rolled it out. It's actually the very first grant of its kind in the world, and it's called the Basic Income Arts Grant. And I would love to see them do it over and over again. But basically, artists who were lucky enough to be selected, I was one of them. And it had nothing to do with my ability. It was dumb luck. They randomly selected artists who applied for it. So I got the grant, and I was finishing a screenplay for a murder mystery movie, Archie the Parrot. And again, that's what I wanted to do next. But much like years ago when I wanted to do the vampire film, what I'm actually doing next is this short film, Who Can Find a Good Wife? But yeah, it's funded by a grant from the government.
Well, we'll have to keep up with you to be able to see what happens, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of keeping up with you, where can we find you, to make sure we stay in touch with your projects and everything?
Yeah, so my website is kennedypictures.ie. So you can find some information about probably mostly the murder mystery film. That's what I've been working on the most. And I don't know if I should be saying it here, but I did send it into Cillian Murphy's company, who just won the Oscar there a few months ago. Yeah. But everybody wants to work with him, of course, now, for obvious reasons. And I haven't heard back from them. But I've also been in contact with an American film producer, and she's interested as well. So that's where you'll get the information about that on the website. And then also you can follow me on Instagram, which is Kennedy Pictures Limited. I'm there, and I think those are the main ones. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and we'll put all the info right below so that people know where to go. So you're currently busy filming, your current project. There's a lot of work that is involved in that. Do you know what's next for yourself, or what are your plans?
For now, it's going to be this one, Who Can Find a Good Wife? And it's going to be just under half an hour, by the way. So It's a lot longer than most short films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am excited to see and watch all your work. Naked is available, right? For streaming right now. Let us know where we can find it.
So you can see Naked on Prime Video in America, on Apple TV. I think you can get it on Google TV and on Vimeo. And probably the easiest one for you and your viewers will be on Prime Video and Apple TV. And I have to say, the best-selling market for Naked is America. So thank you to America. God bless America for that.
Yes, amazing. Absolutely. All right, guys. So let's check out the trailer for Naked by Ed Kennedy.
A lot of the time, it's the male gaze, and especially traditionally, it's nearly always the male gaze, but the female gaze is definitely growing, and there is a difference.
So, can you tell us what it was like the first time you took your clothes off for a life drawing session?
Available now on video on demand.
Well, Ed, after watching the trailer, I can't wait to go check it out on Prime Video. And I want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. And I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thanks so much for having me, Mariana. It was lovely to meet you.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all for joining us as we celebrate the art of independent filmmaking.
Please like, share, and subscribe to our page. Your support helps us grow and further our reach as we continue shining a light on talented and unique storytellers.
And a very special thanks to our sponsor, Destination Entertainment.
We'll see you all next time on the Great American Movie Experience.